Hello you beautiful makeup geeks. I wanted to show you guys today a makeup 101 video. It's just on blending. I wanted to show you this technique here. It's one that I use all the time. It's my go-to technique where I have a darker shadow out here, kind of lighter in the center, but I wanted to show you specifically in how to do blending so that way you have like a nice kind of smoky eye that's easy to accomplish using just 4 or 5 basic colors that you can use any day. Just switch out the lid color. So anyways, let's get going on how to blend your eyeshadow like a pro. Okay, really quick before we get started with the actual blending, I just wanted to explain to you guys about colors. You want to have 4 colors that you go to at any time, whether it be day or night. They're just your constant go-to colors for blending purposes. Obviously, you want to have a black, and that's to darken and intensify any other color that you add. You want a dark brown, just in case you don't want to go too dark. You want something a little bit more daytime appropriate, have a dark brown. And then you want a medium shade brown, anything that's just a few shades lighter than this. And then you want your highlight color, which is something close to your skin color. So obviously if you're not this pale, I was going to say fair, pick something a little bit darker, so close to your skin. And all of these you want to be matte finish just because it blends a little bit more smoothly and it doesn't add shimmer just in case you don't want that shimmer there. So I'm going to start with the dark brown. I'm going to use the Urban Decay blending brush. It's a nice stiff dome brush like this. So we're going to take this and start putting it on the outer part of the eye. So take the brush and we're just going to apply it out here. I always like to start in that outer groove of the eye. You kind of feel where the socket is on the outer part and you stay under the crease. Now what I like to do is take a nice stiff dome brush, get kind of a line started like this, and then doing sideways motions, get that color blended inwards because you want it to be darkest here, fade as it comes in. So sweep it sideways like this to blend it out and come into the crease just a little bit. Okay, so do you see the shape that I kind of created here with that dark brown? You can take that same exact brush and you want to go in with something that's a couple shades lighter. Now you guys can do the same technique with different colors. Say you have a dark purple, get something that's a lighter purple for blending. So I'm going to take that. And what I like to do is have this color up here in the crease. And what you want to do when you're blending anything in the crease is to do a sideways motion like this. It's like a windshield wiper, just to kind of blend it softly out. And just stay away from the lid because we're going to use that later to pack on color. We just want to do the blending part first. Now you can wipe off that same brush really well. I really like using the stiff dome brushes like this just because it's easier to blend with. When you're using something flat like this, it's meant for packing, not blending. So take that same brush. Now we can go in with our highlight color, and the same idea for blending, you just want to place it right above that neutral tan color, and you could do small circle motions like this. You can do sideways. The main thing is you're just trying to buff out any lines up here left from that kind of tan color. Now to add some more dimension in here and add that darkness, you can switch to a smaller brush. And I like using a pencil brush like this. Here's the one we just used. And then here's the other one. It's the same type of shape, just smaller. And now we're going to pick up the black color. And we're just going to go over that brown. And we're going to put it here on the outer part of the eye, kind of draw that line and put just a little bit in the crease here. I call this the outer V. And what you can do now is start to blend it sideways just like we did earlier, but with that smaller brush. You can go back in with that larger brush and kind of go over it to soften it. And if you want, you can even go back in with that dark brown, kind of go over it and soften it out. The key with blending is always going back between your darker and your lighter color. So do you see how it looks kind of intense right here now? What I can do is go back in, with that kind of tan color and blend again up here in the crease. It's just a matter of going back and forth. Keep working it. Work it, girl. Just keep going back and forth and blending it until you get the lines softened out. It just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of practice, but once you get this down, it's really easy and really fast. Now from here, you can just put whatever color that you want on the lid. You can use the same technique for different colors, different colors. But anyways, I'm going to take a gold eyeshadow. I'm using the Makeup Geek Glamorous color. Now you can go in with your flat brush, but you can do any color that you want. And this is where you do your packing on your color. So all I'm going to do is press this on just like this, pat, 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 to get that color on the lid. And then you stop, you don't put it out here on the outer part of the eye. But what you can do once you pack this on is, again, go back in with that brush, just kind of sweep it like this just to make sure none of that lid color overtook that dark brown and that black that we just put on. So hopefully that makes sense. And then what is optional too is you can use that same pencil brush, that black color, and you could smudge it under here if you want. Just kind of makes like a more dramatic look. Then all you have to do now is just apply your mascara. So again, you guys can use the same technique with different colors. I just wanted to show you the reason why makeup artists are able to blend so well is just because they have a multiple of colors that they're working with generally. So say purple. Purple's a great color that looks great on anyone. If you do that, if you want to use purple and do the same technique, just get a dark purple, a medium purple, and then a light purple. And what you'll do is you'll put the dark purple out here, the medium purple up here in the crease, and the light one just slightly above the crease, and that kind of gives you your gradation from dark to light. So that's kind of the key to blending between that and having the right brush. A nice stiff dome brush is great for doing smoky eye, and then having a flat stiff brush is great for packing on color on the lid. So hopefully that helps you guys out some. I'll list some of my favorite eyeshadows from different brands. I'm not just going to promote Makeup Geek brands, but and I'll also list the eyeshadows that I used today. So hopefully it helps you guys out. But anyways, go to makeupgeek.com, you guys. And I hope you're being happy and healthy like always, the best that you can. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, so really quick, I know I have one eye done, but I wanted to show you guys. Why, hello, matey.